Hi Pisces, this is Cashton with your February 2020 general reading. Excited to be back with you guys. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's at Cashton, CASHTONNN. If you any of the information here resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. I've had kind of an influx recently of people just hitting me up personally and letting me know how much things have hit and resonated and how they're telling their friends and things like that. And I just love to hear it. I would really, really appreciate the shares. Honestly, I just want to reach more people. Having the likes and subscribes and eventually monetizing, but all of those things are great and nice, but I really, really genuinely would like to connect with more people and for the information and messages to reach more people to hopefully help. So I really appreciate you guys for sharing with your people by word of mouth, virtually, any way that you share. I really, really deeply appreciate it and thank you for that. If you'd like a personal reading, my availability will be a lot more open now these days. So feel free to check the information below for a personal if you'd like to dive deeper into this spread. Let's jump right in. So first card out, or first cards out, and I'm doing a different format as well, you guys, to try to condense the readings and not make them as long and drawn out. Sometimes I go on tangents and we'll be here all day. So if you see me doing things a little differently, that's why. So first out, we've got the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, and this is major arcana as well. Okay, new dreams and new realms in reverse, followed by the Hangman, major arcana, Pisces energy. Okay, new truths and perceptions. And we have that clarified by the Death card. Okay, isn't this beautiful? I'm using these new cards here. So, with Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy, the Hangman, and the Death card in reverse, okay, this is telling me that there is a truth being revealed, or something is being perceived in a different way, right? New truths and perceptions. But somebody here is slowing down, or something or someone is forcing movement or pushing for something, okay? But then there's this energy coming in of slowing down or tempering or seeing things new, different, or in a different light, right? Or sometimes like you're going along in a situation and then there's some information that's presented and it makes you move in a completely different way, right? Like this is that energy. With this Death card clarifying and coming in reverse, though, this is saying that whatever this new truth that is revealed, or whatever this new perception is that comes in, that forces the car to slow down, right? That forces you to take a step back or temper yourself or reassess. It's saying that that might be difficult, or there might be some resistance there to see this. What I'm getting is that there's a new perception being revealed, a new way to look at something, and somebody is having a hard time looking at it through that lens. Right? And with this Hangman, this is Pisces energy. So this is telling me that this could be you, and maybe there's something that you're struggling to see properly, or something's been revealed or shown to you and it's a hard pill to swallow, right? Let's keep going. So next out, we've got the Knight of Wands, fire energy, strong survival instincts and impulses, okay? Upright. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Proper use of cycles and rhythms. This is earth energy. So could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be dealing with another Pisces. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have all of those guys here thus far. So with the Knight of Wands, strong survival instincts and impulses, okay? This is about following your instincts, okay? Being in a time where your instincts and your impulses are guiding you and informing you, and you're tapping into that and following them, okay? But with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse right under this, this speaks about being out of rhythm in life. Or with something that you're working on, a relationship or a project, okay? And the need for more planning, the need to become more certain, okay? The need to feel things out more before progressing, okay? And so this is clarified by the Queen of Cups, okay? Water energy. All right. So what this is telling me is that someone is being informed, or you are being informed by your instincts and your impulses, and you're going off of that information. But then once you receive that information, taking a step back and properly fleshing it out, right? Okay, this is getting an idea and then taking that idea back to the ranch and filling everyone in and having a conference call with the team and getting all of the intimate details worked out, right? This is getting that instinct or impulse and then working it out, not automatically jumping and acting on it, okay? With this Queen of Cups here, clarifying this, this is telling me that you're the Queen of Cups, okay? The Queen of Cups is deep feelings, nurturing, okay? Visions, deep intuition, and acting off of feelings. Acting off of what you feel, not what you see. Acting off of emotions, not what you see, okay? So with this Knight of Wands, this is saying that your intuition and your instincts are very strong. So you do need to be paying attention to that, and you do need to be tapped into that. But then there is a need to apply reality on top of that, to apply practicality on top of that, to make sure that you are in the proper rhythm of life so that these things can come about in the way that they should. Does that make sense? Right? So the instinct or the impulses, receiving that text message, that text notification, right? That pops up and comes in and it has this information and you receive it. But then with this Seven of Pentacles coming under it, okay, in reverse, this is saying that rather than jumping and responding and jumping on that, you take the time to sit back and assess, right? And work smarter as opposed to quicker. And with this Queen of Cups clarifying, this says that your intuition tells you exactly what to do. Your intuition is informing this, so there's no need to be ashamed about it. There's no need to be sad about it. There's no need to put yourself down about it. Your intuition is what has you slowing down. Let's keep going. So then we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, preparing for the future, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, such Earth energy. And then we've got right under that, we've got the Star card, okay? This is Aquarius energy and also Major Arcana, spiritual inspiration and hope. You guys, you have 3 Major Arcana cards here, 4 actually, and so 5. I'm looking ahead. So, major shifts and transitions on the Pisces front, right? I'm sure you guys are feeling it. I am feeling it. Okay, I have Pisces placement, and there is this major transformation about. Okay, but what this is calling for you to do is to make sure that you're on solid ground. Make sure that you have all of the details worked out. Make sure that you're not getting ahead of yourself, right? Hold fast to the vision, but don't work ahead of the vision. Okay. So again, we got the star card. Star card. This is Aquarius energy, Major Arcana, spiritual inspiration and hope. This card is all about hope. This card is all about literally like wishing on a star, you being the star and being able to attract these things. With the Eight of Pentacles above it, preparing for the future. This is telling me that you are working, you're preparing, right? You're doing tangible things, earthly things. things in the reality to push yourself forward, to excel, to achieve success. And with this star card here, this is giving you the hope that you need and telling you, yes, you are working on the right things. You are moving in the right direction. And you do have every reason here to be hopeful and to be optimistic, okay? This is saying that while you're working and pushing yourself forward towards the future, don't lose this essence. Don't lose the hope. Don't lose the optimism. Don't lose the vision, because you are working in the right direction, okay? This is clarified, but I do want to clarify with this Eight of Pentacles, preparing for the future. This is a work card. Not overworking, not tiring yourself out, but this is about putting in work. This is about showing up. This is about doing actual, tangible, necessary things to move the needle forward, okay? So we are Pisces, right? We're dreamers, and we've mastered the manifestation, right? We've mastered that realm. We can dream and create in the spiritual space all day. And what Spirit is doing now is telling you, hold fast to that, but then put your hands to use as well. Right? Okay, you can't think up the house. I always use the analogy of houses, right? You can think about the floor plan for the house. You can manifest the contract and the lease and all of that, but then someone has to go out there and physically build this house. This is where you're moving into. This is the energy at play now, okay? Right? We started off very excited, very jumping into this newness, all right? A spiritual awakening, and then Spirit comes in and says, all right, you got it. Now let's work on actually making this thing come about. Let's work on the physical pieces. This is clarified by the Sun cards, you guys. More major arcana. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 major arcana. So life is changing. Woo! Changing on every front. Okay, you guys, so this is clarified by the Sun card. So this is saying that this future that you are working and preparing for, locked and loaded, sealed. Period. Okay, the Sun clarifying this, and with the Star card out here, okay, it is done. It is finished, right? Growing up in church, the saints would say, it's done. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. That is this energy with the Sun card, Star card, clarifying, preparing for the future. It's already done, but you still have to show up, right? Again, the house is already purchased, right? You've purchased the land, you signed the lease, whatever, but you still have to show up and build. Right? You still have to be logical. You have to be realistic. You have to now put the pieces of the puzzle together that you dreamt up. But with the Sun card here clarifying, this is success, achievement, and being recognized for your ability. Okay. Next out, we've got the Four of Wands, okay? Oh, nice. So next out, we've got the Four of Wands, fire energy, harmony and peace in reverse. So this speaks about, needing a new direction, or it speaks about a change in territory, and the need to be sure that you're exploring all options, all alternatives, okay? Don't be so fixed on one thing or one outcome that you're missing all of these other possibilities in the process, okay? I'll keep going. So we've got the Seven of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag under this, inner strength and resources, okay? This is clarified by the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups speaks about some sort of loss or disappointment. What this is telling me is that you could be in an energy right now where, because of this slowdown has come in, or because this temperance has come in, or because Spirit has kind of, I see a kid, when you're with a child out in public and they take off running and you kind of snatch them by their hood and yank them back. Like, where are you going? Right? Like, Spirit has kind of done that. Like, I know you're chasing this and you see this vision and you've taken off at full speed, but hold on. Let me show you how to maintain. Let me show you everything you need to know in the process. Let me give you all of these lessons so that you can be on solid ground. That is what this energy hit is here, okay? So you could be feeling disappointed with things, or you could be feeling like something is missing, right? There's this energy of like, I feel all this change. I feel all this transformation. I felt this rush of everything changing around me because you felt it in the spiritual first. Now things are coming down and being materialized. And there's feelings in that in between of like, what's really going on, right? Don't feel lost or disappointed. Things are literally just changing. You're being moved in a new direction. You probably already feel it. It's probably already initiated. And what this says with this Seven of Wands, inner strength and resources, is that you are at an advantage whether you see it or not. Okay, whether you see it or not, you are at an advantage. Okay, and you're literally being set up for the things that you've wanted, and you just might not see it that way, but I'm here to give you that message. Okay, this speaks about a promise of achievement and success. But I feel the need to say, do whatever you need to do to clear this energy, this Five of Cups energy, feeling like you've lost something, feeling disappointed in the process. Nothing has been lost. And if anything has been lost, it will be recovered in a much more beautiful way. And you're working for that, okay? Also, give yourself a little credit and trust in the work and the efforts that you're putting forth and have put forth towards these dreams and these visions. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Swords, okay? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, proper choice and use of power. So this is a really interesting card. This speaks about a spiritual awakening. It speaks about the awakening of gifts and talents and abilities, and having, access to like deep spiritual knowledge and deep spiritual information. This is like getting psychic and intuitive hits. This is like energy work, right? This is kind of going deeper in that realm and realizing it, but then realizing it and being like, okay, what do I do with this information, right? What's the proper thing to do, right? There's some people who have these gifts and things, but they use them for evil, or they use them to get in other people's business, or right? This is about having this spiritual awakening and all of these gifts and talents and abilities being awakened in your life and in your spirit, but then you being able to temper yourself and figure out the best way to make use of them, or the best way to express them. Okay? This is clarified by the world. So this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy, you guys. And what this says is, starting again, a natural conclusion, attainment, completion of a cycle, a natural completion of a cycle, but then beginning again, right? This is like starting a business. This is like, a fresh start of sorts. And so what this is saying is, Queen of Cups is here. The Hangman, Temperance, the Star card, the Sun is here. And then with this is saying that your intuition is so on point. And I feel like I've told you guys this every month, but it's true. Your intuition is so on point, and these things that you're receiving, these psychic hits, these intuitive hits, these visions, these things that you're moving towards, or you feel called towards or called to do, or that you're working on. You are on the right track, but there is a major need for patience. Right? But it's easier to be patient when you have the assurance of success. If someone comes and tells you there's no way you can lose here, but you need to take your time so you know what you're doing, so you know the ins and outs, so you know what's going on, then it's easier to accept, right? It's like, oh, okay, well, it's not going anywhere. Cool, right? That is the energy here. So let's pull clarity. All right, Spirit, can you please give me clarity for Pisces, February 2020, as it pertains to this spread. Okay, thank you. All right. Let's see, where we at? Yeah, I knew he was first. First card out, we got the bear, okay? Waking from a spiritual slumber and beginning anew. Wow, come on, you guys. Okay. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When it's in balance, it has inner strength and the yearning to grow. Inner strength and resources, okay? When it's out of balance, it withdraws, lethargic, and a sense of heaviness. To bring it into balance, movement and exercise. So this is so crazy because this came up all over your spread, okay? A spiritual awakening, right? Coming out of this long time of feeling like sleep, right? Like you're either asleep or life is sleep on you, or your spirituality is sleep, or you can't tap your gifts, or nothing's moving forward, okay? With the world card here, that cycle has completed, and now you're being spiritually awakened. But when you wake up, right? When someone wakes up in the morning, I'd venture to say not many people wake up like this and hit the feet and take off running. You know, it's a way you wake up, though, right? You need a minute. You have to take a moment. You might have your coffee, right? When you turn your computer on, it needs a moment to reboot. So you're coming through a spiritual awakening, and you're going through this time with this Five of Cups where it might feel like loss or disappointment. But really what that is the reboot. Right? You're waking up, you're coming into a brand new time, and it might take a moment to kind of acclimate, right? It takes a moment for things to settle in this new life, in this new spiritual awakening, right? On your journey. So don't allow those feelings to lie to you and tell you that it's something that it's not. You're literally going through a transformation. Everything is changing for you, and Spirit is helping you to go through this transformation in a way that's that you come out of it successful and on solid ground, as opposed to rushing through the transformation and coming out on not so solid ground. Right? The choice is yours. So here we go. Next card out. Where are you? Show yourself. All right. We've got the shark. Directness, exposure, and revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When it's in balance, it's intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When it's out of balance, it's sneaky and destructive. To bring it into balance, honesty. So, okay, at the beginning of your reading, we spoke about this, how some sort of truth or new perception is being revealed, and kind of, I feel like it's to Pisces, right? It's being shown, and there's a little bit of resistance or refusal to see it, right? It could be as simple, like I said, with this Temperance card of Spirit, just telling you, you need to slow down. And sometimes that is the last thing any of us want to hear, right? So I don't want to say it doesn't necessarily have to be some big major debacle or some huge drama. It doesn't have to be that, but there is something here, some truth or some avoidance that needs to be exposed, or that will be exposed. And for the greater good, right? For the greater good. Okay, so I knew I'd be on here. I'd be trying to make them shorter, but I knew for Pisces, it wouldn't. I don't. It. But you know, you guys understand me. You guys get it, and you get all of this whole world and realm. So I don't even mind being here for a long time with my Pisces gang. All right, angels, please give me a word for the Pisces as it pertains to this spread. Okay. Very quick. Yeah, okay. First card out, we got be honest with yourself. Okay. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. Okay, you guys? So this is just more energy of whatever might be being avoided or whatever new truths or perceptions are being revealed to you. Okay, be honest about them. Don't try to bulldoze past it. Deal. Don't avoid. Deal. Okay, we got release and surrender. All right, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Okay, you guys, so that's beautiful. Just release. Spirit is literally guiding and driving this car, okay? Spirit knows where you're going, you know where you're going, and allow for that guidance to be at place so this can unfold in a very beautiful way, right? Do not rush greatness, right? I'll leave you with that. All right, thank you guys so much for your support, and I look forward to speaking with you next time. Again, if you'd like a personal reading to dive deeper in on any of this information here, please feel free to book below. Have a great one. Bye-bye.